Hey everybody, Rob Cootie here, MLM Solution. How you doing this fabulous Thursday? I think today is May 19th. Yes, 10:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you know, we go live each and every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we talk all things network marketing. As you know, we're not afraid of touching on any subject. We talk about the good, the bad, and yes, even the ugly. Other people won't even come close to the subject matter we talk about. And we do that because we know that you're empowered when we share this powerful information with you so that you can access this great business model to do wonderful things for yourself and your family. And that being said, if you will, as always, we ask you with your help in spreading the word throughout the world with our fellow network marketers. All you got to do is hashtag the MLM Solution when you're out surfing the net and run into our fellow network marketers. Hashtag the MLM Solution. Also, when you're on our webpage or our social media platforms, please hit the share button, comment, give us a thumbs up, like dancing bears, clapping women, all that stuff, or dancing women to whatever the case may be. Because you know the algorithms love engagement. And when you engage with our platforms, our content, that helps get the message and the videos, the podcast out in front of that many more people. So please help us get the word out. We want to help our fellow network marketers because we love this industry. We're advocates for this industry, but we want we want you guys to do the business right so that you have a realistic chance at doing something special. That being said, I'm going to hop off here. I'm almost taking up too much time. We'll see you in a moment where our subject for the day is going to be the 90-day MiniBlast, podcast number 185, the 90-day MiniBlast. Important subject. See you in a bit. Bye.
Welcome to the MLM Solution Podcast Show, where you'll learn the facts and hear the truth about the network marketing industry. Here's your host, Rob Cootie.
Hello, Miss Marie. How are you today?
Good morning, Rob. I am doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing wonderful. It's Thursday. Still wearing my Tommy Bahama stuff.
It must be Tommy Bahama week, huh?
I have a lot of Tommy Bahama stuff. And yeah, from the shoes to the watch to the eyewear.
Nice.
And well, like I told you, I was Charlie Sheen before Charlie Sheen knew he was Charlie Sheen. I wore those clothes long before he did. I had that lifestyle long before he did. So
Charlie Sheen is a Rob Cootie wannabe? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, he's a clone of me. He must have followed me around and said, I want to be like that dude there.
Awesome.
So now obviously I'm kidding, but it's funny. I'd never watched 2.5 Men. And when I finally did, I go, oh my gosh, that's me. Outside of the drug use, that's me. So, being on the beach and having that lifestyle was a lot of fun. I have a lot of great memories. And so I've always worn clothes. I didn't even know about Tommy Bahama back then or Margaritaville. I don't even think Margaritaville existed. But anyway, I wore clothes similar to what Charlie did for many years, because I love that laid back. I don't like clingy clothes and I'm always on the beach. So you want to be cool, right? I don't mean cool like cool, but I mean, you want to be cool because it's hot. You want to wear some breathable clothing and things that will keep you from sweating like a pig.
Exactly.
So, yeah. A lot of great memories there. Woo, man.
That's awesome. Well, I'm excited for our topic today. This is something we touch on here and there in a number of our episodes, but I don't know that we've ever done like a focused episode on the 90-day MiniBlast itself. So I'm excited to dig into this with you today.
I am too. These are subjects that are dear to my heart, always have been. We had a great one yesterday, the 4 critical mistakes. If you guys have not seen that, please go back and look at it. The 4 critical mistakes are something that you must know about, something that you must practice. In other words, practice avoiding those 4 critical mistakes, because if you make any of those, you are at a major disadvantage. You're going to have struggled to have any sustainable success at all. With that being said, one of the cohorts of the 4 critical mistakes is what not to do in network marketing. They pretty much go hand in hand. If you haven't already, go to our website. All you have to do is click the store link at the top. It'll take you over to our store. You'll see what not to do in network marketing there. Or you can go to well, let's see here. I do not see that. Did I click on the wrong one? Oh, I'll be Miss Marie. This is we're in the wrong back office again.
Uh-oh.
Well, anyway, guys, I apologize. If you go to well, I'm not going to bring it up. Just go to the store. Let me just say that. And you will see that it's on sale. I'll leave it at that. I know you can tell I'm caught off guard because Miss Marie and I have been in the same back office the whole time. And they look similar, but until you do something like we're doing right now, you realize, oh, my gosh, that's the wrong one. Which is really strange, Miss Marie, because you never know what you're going to run into when you log in, and you don't know if you have the right promo material in there. How silly is that? All right, guys, you want a podcast replay, all you have to do is go to the website. I know this is correct. And click on the link, podcast replay. And when you go to the page, not only will you have the past week's podcasts readily available to you, but you will also have the ability to download a free gift. It changes all the time. There's no shenanigans when you fill out that form. We're not going to try and sell you. We'll do nothing more than send you more emails with free stuff. If we do that, we may not even do that. But you can get a free gift while you're there with nothing to worry about. I know if you're like me, you cringe when you fill out forms because you don't want your email box flooded with all kinds of sales, and we're not going to do that to you. We're not those type of people. Don't like it, and so we're not going to participate. But if you do get some more emails, it'll just be 1 or 2. All right. With that being said, also, if you want to be a beta tester for hopefully upcoming lead generation system, please go to ineedleadsnow.net/beta. That is ineedleadsnow.net/beta. All you have to do is go there, fill out the form. That form will do nothing more than give you a link to that free gift, which is the I Need Leads Now ebook and video audio. Also, it will put you on the beta testers wish list, okay? Because just because you're on the list doesn't mean you get selected, but you got to be on the list to have a chance to get selected. So there you go. And once again, no shenanigans when you fill out that form. All right, Miss Marie, we got all that out of the way. We can get started on our favorite subject of the day. And before we start discussing, I want you guys to know that all you got to do is look in the description box below. You'll have links to the lead generation beta site, the 4 critical mistakes, and the what not to do, et cetera, et cetera. All right. So with that being said, Miss Marie, we have an interesting subject today, the 90-day MiniBlast, which is really the foundation into which you build your success. Without the 90-day MiniBlast, you really don't have a chance. Can you build a business? Yes. Can you build a business going to develop some volume and some income? Absolutely. Can you develop a business going to give you some pin rank advancement? Yes. There's no doubt about that. But if you're going to, once again, be serious about this business model, if you're really going to take advantage of it to change your life, then you have to have more than just a little bit of success. Because Miss Marie, if you're not doing the 90-day MiniBlast, you're not doing the 90-day MiniBlast. That's the only way I can put it, because you're doing something else. As you know, the whole essence of the 90-day MiniBlast, Miss Marie, is the speed and urgency, which puts in place the foundation, and that speed and urgency creates the traction that your business needs to get. And the traction means that there's a certain point in your business where the volume and the leaders you have in your business causes your business to go into exponential growth, meaning that they're going to build the business whether you do or not, meaning they're going to help you push that money ball that's growing by leaps and bounds and getting so big and heavy that you need help pushing it up that success hill or mountain. And that's the only way you can get that money ball up that mountain is with help. And the more helpers you get, which means leaders, the easier it is to get that money ball up and over the top of that mountain. Right, Miss Marie?
Well, absolutely. And that's the key to the duplication, right? We talk from a standpoint of, we often make it sound like these are the tasks that you have to do yourself. These are the levels that you're looking to achieve by yourself. We talk about that 10,000 group volume being key. Well, that's not just your volume, it's the group's volume, which is why it's called 10,000 group volume, right?
That's
and
right.
that implies the fact that it's not just your efforts alone, it's duplicating yourself within your sales organization to build that level of income.
That's right.
Yep.
Absolutely. And all you're doing, guys, you're sifting through the people to assemble a team of leaders that will take the same massive action you're taking. Ta-da! I couldn't summarize it any better than that, Miss Marie, because that's what you're doing.
Shortest episode ever.
Yes. And the shortest definition of success in the business model, because that's what it is. That's all you're doing. You're using a prospecting system to sift through the people. You're using the music to the ears message, either to repel or attract people. You're going to attract people 5 and above on the ambition scale, which those people typically are going to take action. And out of those people 5 and above, you're going to have people that are like you. There's a certain percentage, 1/3, that is going to take massive action like yourself. Ta-da! There you go. That's what you're doing with the business building system. Okay. And the 90-day mini blast is a huge part of that. And you say, well, how is that? And what is a 90-day mini blast? How do you do it? Well, here's the thing. A 90-day mini blast is nothing more. It's an intangible thing. And it's more of a mindset than it is a technique. Okay. And you're saying, well, what do you mean? We have these 90-day goal sheets. These 90-day goal sheets are more important to your success than you could ever imagine. You say, well, how could that be? It's just a piece of paper that you're filling out. Yes. And if you're a real leader, if you're a real go-getter, if you really want to be a professional business builder in this industry, and if you want the success you say you want, guys, it all starts with filling out that 90-day goal sheet. And you say, why? Because that goal sheet is your roadmap to success. It literally lays out what you need to do. Is it going to be 100% accurate? No, but it's going to be probably 95, 94% accurate. And that 94, 95% is going to get you on line to what you want ultimately from this business model and this company. Here's what I mean. When you set up the 90-day goal sheet, as we tell you all the time, you're going to put down numbers that are going to stretch you. And what I mean by that is this. We talk about all the time, 60 people in 90 days. In other words, you need to sponsor 60 people, high quality people, 5 and above on the ambition scale or scale of ambition over the next 90 days. That is going to be a stretch for most of you. For seasoned veterans like her and I, we go through people much quicker because we pick up bull crap real fast. We pick up pretenders real quick. So we know to cut the cord and move on really fast. What we need, like anybody else, is a constant source of high quality leads so that we can go through 10, 20 people in a day. Okay. And you say, oh my gosh, I can't even fathom that. No, if you have a lead generation system that will pump that out, it's nothing more than contacting them. And you right away, you know a pretender from a contender, and you cut the cord and you move on looking for the contenders, and you spend your valuable time with the contenders. See, there's a huge difference between us and you because we aren't afraid to cut the cord. We know what we're looking for. We know what questions to ask, and we know what type of people we need to focus in on. And we're going to do that. Okay, so 60 people in 90 days, Miss Marie, is a very achievable thing for a seasoned veteran if they have a constant source of high-quality leads. The only variable in this is the number of leads coming in on a daily basis, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so with that being said, guys, 60 people in 90 days is going to be stretched for most of you, and that's a good thing. It's going to make you get out there and work your tail end off. It's going to make you run from day 1 to day 90 trying to sponsor 60 people. Okay. And during that time frame, you're going to have leaders that are going to pop up because the 1/3 is going to work its magic, which we talked about before. So when you fill out your 90-day goal sheet, which we did an episode on, go back and look at it. You'll see that there's examples of Miss Marie on this back office. I don't know if we have them or not, but I'll throw them up on screen real quick. I think we do. Okay. Let's see here.
Well, I was going to say, part of the advantage of the 90-day mini blast too is you're setting that 90-day timeline. You're creating that time pressure. So you're creating that need for speed and urgency to attain your goals within a limited amount of time. If you just said my goal is to sign up 60 people and you don't put a time limit on it, you're going to drag forever, right?
That's right.
So the goal is to compress the amount of time and do it as quickly as possible so you can build towards your financial goals that much more quickly.
That's right. And what you're doing, here's the 90-day master goal sheet. And what it does, it tells you how many people you want to sponsor, how many leaders you want to have, what kind of group volume you want to have, how much personal volume you're going to create, et cetera, et cetera. That's an example of the 90-day goal sheet. And what Miss Marie said is absolutely correct. Here's the thing. What that does, as she said, it condenses the time frame in which you're going to achieve those goals. But those reaching for those goals automatically creates the speed and urgency, meaning on day one, you're like, oh my gosh, I have got to get my butt in gear. If I'm going to accomplish what I put on those 90-day goal sheets, and guess what? You're going to share that 90-day goal sheet with your sponsor or up on leader, right, Miss Marie? Now, Miss Marie and I are seasoned veterans. We hold ourselves accountable, but I have shared it in the past, okay, on certain occasions. But here's the thing, guys. You're going to have that, and it's going to make you get your butt in gear from day one because you're going to be scared you cannot achieve what you put on that goal sheet if you don't get your butt rocking right now. And once again, you going as fast as you can through the people, sponsoring people, training people, working with people, creates the speed and urgency, which creates the momentum. What is the momentum? The momentum is where you set your foundation. The 90-day MiniBlast sets a foundation. What's the foundation? It's customers and business builders alike, okay? Whether it's small business, medium-sized business, big business builders, whatever, all of them are forming. If you sponsor 60 people, those 60 people are forming that foundation because they're going to sponsor people too, right, Miss Marie? So that foundation's being built. What you've done is lay the first layer. Okay, it's like you lay in concrete. You've put down that first layer. What is the first layer? Those 60 people. And then they're building the foundation under that layer by sponsoring and building their own businesses, right? So that is what is happening. The foundation is being put into place. And as you teach them the importance of filling out the 90-day goal sheet and quickly going after those goals, it creates speed and urgency in your downlines businesses, meaning there's a synergistic environment being created where not only you are doing speed and urgency because you're rushing towards those 90-day goals you set, your downline's doing the same. Not everybody, but enough people that's causing synergy. And what happens is it's like a volcano that's under the surface. And all of this volume is being created and all this pin rate value, and it's small in the beginning, but it keeps percolating. And as you keep adding more and more people to your business, and as your other leaders add more and more people, guess what? That percolating mass starts to develop a dome. And what happens is that dome gets to the point where it explodes. And when it explodes, your business takes off. It literally just starts going like that, okay? Because you've sponsored enough leaders, okay? For instance, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 is going to work all the time. Sponsor 60 people in 90 days, 1/3 is 16, 60 is 18. Out of those 18 people, that percolating is taking place. And then one day, the 18 people that are taking action create a number of leaders in their downline where that pool keeps getting bigger and bigger like this and keeps percolating. And all of a sudden, there's a certain amount of leaders in your whole organization. Nobody knows the number. It's a magical number that's unique to your business and everyone else's. And all of a sudden, it starts doing this and it just boom, explodes. Okay, and you don't know. What is your goal? Your goal is to focus on creating 10,000 group volume. That is one of the things you put on your master sheet. Why? Because you're going to teach your people to do the same thing. Why? Because that's what causes that percolation. That's what develops that big pool of percolating leaders and pin rank advancement. Okay, because they're striving towards what? 10,000 group volume too. Why? Because you showed them what they're going to get paid if they create that 10,000 group volume. And now you've got 6 or 7 people in your downline, including yourself, creating 10,000 group volume, which means you're at 80 or 90,000 group volume. Miss Marie, that's a huge business in volume.
It is. And that's when things really start getting exciting, right?
Yeah. And scary. We talked about that too in the past episode, because when you finally get what you've dreamed about and all of a sudden it happens and staring you in your face, you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? this thing's so massive, and think, how many people do I work with? Who do I work with? And that's the reason why we talked about the back office, because your back office will tell you a story, right, Miss Marie?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
and we've done episodes on developing and working with your leaders, which is key to building that organization as well.
Yeah, because once you identify and start working with your leaders, guys, your true leaders, what you're doing now is building stability. That's when you start focusing in on the 3 to 5 legs that develop 95% of your income, and stabilizing those legs and driving 3 leaders deep in each leg, blah, blah, blah. That's when that starts to happen, right, Miss Marie? So you can see where it all ties together. But it all starts with the 90-day mini blast, guys. It cannot happen without the 90-day mini blast. If you don't do a 90-day mini blast, you become what we call a grinder. And Miss Marie, we know you do not want to be a grinder.
Nope. Takes a whole lot of effort for very little result, unfortunately.
Yes. And chances are great. The numbers show it. Over 60 plus years, you become a grinder. You're just not going to last. You're just not going to last. So with that being said, Miss Marie, a 90-day mini blast, once again, sets the foundation into which you build your business. And then you start working on the exponential growth part of it. In other words, once you lay those 60 people in place, you start identifying and working with leaders, which causes that percolation. And those people are sponsoring people and building their leaders. And then once again, it just starts going like that to where it just blows up. And that is what all of that is started with the 90-day mini blast, the speed and urgency. You've got to have the speed and urgency. It's the reason why you got to have the numbers that will cause you to stretch yourself, where you come home and say, I'm so tired. Is this ever going to end? You know, is the 90 days here yet? You're going to feel like that sometimes. I don't want to scare you, but I mean, you're a human being. You're going to be tired. But when you see the numbers, you'll get excited and the tiredness will go away. And you say, my gosh, it's actually happening. It's happening. Okay. Right, Miss Marie?
Well, absolutely. What we're mapping out here is 90 days of hard work. But this is 90 days of hard work that I'll take over 90 days of ditch digging, 90 days of house cleaning, 90 days of, I mean, you name it, I will take this over that just about any day. So
absolutely. And you know what, Miss Marie, I can honestly tell you that I have been with jobs, including in the military, where we did more than 90 days of, like major projects that we're going to take a massive effort to pull off anyway, whether I was with a civilian company or with the military. And you knew from day one that your backs were against the wall. You were told by the generals or whoever, this has got to be done by this date. And you're like, man, they have no idea what they're asking. This is a massive thing. But you know what? You had to get your butt in gear. And you knew you were going to have, 17, 18-hour days. You're going to be wore out. Sleep was precious, and little sleep at that. So the point is, it's not like I hadn't done it before. I would much rather do a 90-day mini blast that'll benefit me than to do something that's going to benefit a company. And I've certainly done that.
Yeah, the thing to keep in mind too is that, again, like you said, the foundation that you're setting for creating an income that will eventually potentially sustain itself without you needing to continue to work. So if you keep that in mind, it definitely makes that effort worthwhile. Whereas most jobs, when you put the time in, that's what you're getting paid for. You don't get paid for the work you did 2 or 3 years ago, right? That's already done and gone. But the foundation that you're laying now could be paying you well 2, 3, 10 years into the future, depending on how the company is set up, how the compensation plan is set up, how you choose to drive and set that foundation.
Right. Exactly. And, the thing is, sorry, I got Luke right here. The thing is that the 90-day mini blast, think about it, guys. We talk about Richard Call all the time. Once again, I'm going to have to check it out. Whether it was 3 months or 6 months that he did all that massive activity and took the rest of his life off, Miss Marie, in a legendary way. I mean, I'm sure he's not around. If he is still around, that's great. But he's got to be in his 90s now. I mean, the bottom line is the guy, what he did in the short 3 to 6 months, it's just mind-boggling. And it was certainly life-changing for him, because he literally made millions a year for many years just out of that short activity. If you were to ask him, was it worth it? I mean, he'd probably laugh at you, He's a typical New Yorker, got a little bit of that hard edge to him, and he would just, I'm sure, just laugh at you, because how in the world would you ask me such a stupid question would probably be his reply. Yes, absolutely. So, the thing is, Miss Marie, we don't want to scare people away. Look, guys, you got to have a massive effort. You've got to stretch yourself. You got to put, 90 people in 90 days. Will you need to sponsor all 90? Do you need to sponsor all 60? We don't know that. We have given you many examples over the course of the 185 episodes that we've done where the numbers are different. It's a dynamic situation with the company, the product, the comp plan, the type of people that you sponsor, the number of type of people that you sponsor. Each situation is different. Do you need 60? Well, maybe not. Maybe you only need 45. Maybe you need 75. Nobody knows, right, Miss Marie? But you have to have a number that's going to stretch you. You have to have a number to start out with. Maybe for some of you, you're saying, well, I'll do 90 people in 90 days. And Miss Marie, there could be a situation during this 90-day mini-blast that you don't get off on such a great start. We did an episode on that too. You can either hit the reset button and start your 90-day mini-blast over on day one again sometime, because look, there's a learning curve, okay? And sometimes, Miss Marie, you'll go a couple of weeks because you don't have the music to the ears message down right, or you don't believe in the music to the ears message, or you're not doing something right in the business building process, and you realize, hey, I'm not getting the results. Maybe I need to do what they say. Whatever the case may be, there's a learning curve. And Miss Marie, you can go 2-3 weeks sometimes not sponsor people, and all of a sudden you can start sponsoring people left and right, and still make your 60 people in 90 days goal. On the other hand, if you're in 2-3 weeks in, as we talked about past episodes, and you feel like you need to hit the reset button because you either didn't do the business building system right, or it was a learning curve, and you feel like, hey, I need a fresh start. I get it now. I understand. I now have the music to the ears message down pat. I understand the complete business building system and why it's done the way it is. I'm going to hit the reset. I'm going to start day one of my 90-day mini blast today, even though I've been with the company for 3 weeks. You can do that too, right, Miss Marie?
Absolutely. And here's the other thing to think about is if you are currently with a network marketing company and you've been with them for a period of time and you're just finding us now and you're hearing this information now, start your 90-day mini blast.
Yeah.
Not too late.
No. Even if you have 100 people in your business and you're with that company for a year and you run into this information and you've got 100 people, 200 people, guys, don't be afraid to start a 90-day mini blast. Be thankful for those 100, 200 people, accept them and leave them as they are. Don't try to convert them into 90-day mini blast. We did an episode on that too. We won't get into the details. I'm telling you, it's a huge mistake. Don't do it. You might be excited. Guys, start your own 90-day mini blast right now. When you get the results and people see that you're getting amazing results and you're a different person, and say, Marie, what are you doing? And Marie's going to have that opportunity to say, I did a 90-day mini blast. What are you talking about? What is that? What does that mean? Here, watch this video. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is how I got the results that I'm experiencing right now. You can do the same. Then they're going to be motivated on their own and say, wow, I want to do that too, Marie, instead of you trying to ram it down their throats. If you do that, I'm telling you, you're going to meet resistance and you're going to push people away. Right, Miss Marie?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Well, Miss Marie, I don't know. This is short. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what else to say.
Here's the great thing. We wanted to touch on this and just do a focused explanation of the 90-day mini blast itself. Again, we have multiple episodes that dive a little bit deeper on the other details that go into the 90-day mini blast, the goal sheets, what you're looking for, how to do it. And of course, there's always a wonderful amount of information out on our website, themlmsolution.net.
And our members area.
Check that out as well.
And our members area.
Yep.
Wealth of information, step by step. That being said, Miss Marie, I do have another example here. I'll slow up on the screen real quick, not to drag this out. There's an example of the progress graph that goes with, this is your initial form that you fill out. This is your goal sheet. That's what you want to accomplish in your 90-day goals. And guess what? This is an actual, another example where this is filled out. And the circle on the left is where you are now, and the circle on the right is where you want to go and what your goals are. And once again, you can monitor and see your weak areas and see your strong areas and see the progress you're making. And Miss Marie, when you do that, that motivates you. Either in a negative or a positive way. Positive way that you're excited about what you're accomplishing and you're seeing that the system's working, and that motivates you to keep going even further. Negatively, you're saying, hey, I'm missing out on a couple of things here. What am I doing wrong? Is that the music to the ears message area? Am I screwing that up? Or, hey, that's a threshold of profitability. People are not many people are doing the 100 PV per month. Is my message on the threshold of profitability wrong? Maybe I need to go watch that training video, right, Miss Marie? Mm-hmm. It helps to identify where your weak areas are. Not really a negative, but some people would look at it that way. I think it's a positive. But the bottom line is it's a progress sheet that will help you stay focused and become that focused business building machine that's capable of accomplishing great things. Okay, so that being said, here's another one. This is a 90-day MiniBlast blueprint sheet number 1. And it goes hand in hand with the one that we just talked about, this sheet right here. Okay, they go hand in hand. All right, so there you go. Miss Marie, no one offers that stuff. Only we do. And we're the originators of that. So that is a great thing for people to know and understand, is that that's at their fingertips, and that helps you. Those simple forms, that is the engine that drives the 90-day MiniBlast, believe it or not. Right, Miss Marie?
Absolutely. And again, if you want to get your hands on that information, the MLMsolution.net is the place to go. And
not only that, become a lifetime member. Right now, it's only $297 to get access to become a member of the MLM Solution 5 Simple Steps Business Building System. $297. That's it. One-time fee. In the future, it will not be just a one-time fee. It'll be an annual payment. Get the lifetime membership while you can and why it is available. And you just go to our website. You'll see it right there. Take advantage of it right now. All right, Miss Marie, with that being said, I think we're good to go. Guys, go to our website, themlmsolution.net. You'll see all this information in the description box below. Just click on those links. And we got a lot of valuable links there that will not only take you to the website, but it'll take you to the podcast replay, take you to our SoundCloud podcast platform as well. There's so many things there for you. And we will see you guys very soon, like tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Freelance Friday, right, Miss Marie?
Yep, one of our fan favorites, Freelance Friday. You never know what you're going to get. So join us 11 a.m. Eastern and be as surprised as we are.
That's right. Exactly. And we are. I'm always surprised. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Facebook page, our YouTube channel for Freelance Friday, episode number 54. See you tomorrow, Miss Marie.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the MLM Solution Podcast. For more info, visit our website, themlmsolution.net. Please follow us on the following platforms: Facebook, YouTube, etc. And share this podcast with our fellow network marketers around the world by hitting the share button on our various platforms.